I'd like to hand the microphone on to our dear brother Teanau Tuiono. Teanau's been subject to death threats from these clowns. I think as of now we're both on their hanging list, so nice to be swaying next to you, bro.
Kia ora tēnā tātou katoa ki rungi nā ahuatanga o te wā. Wellington, here today, kia ora. Tautoko katoa e nā mihi ki te mana whenua, nā rātou anō i whakatako te raukura, kia hahau anō tēnei me te rongo, nō reira me mihi ana ki a rātou kātaka. I wanted to acknowledge the mana whenua who in a press statement have laid down the raukura and to remind us to hahau te rongo, to be as peaceful, to make this a peaceful day, to make this a day about community, make this a day about solidarity, to make this a day as a reminder to the fascists and to those conspiracy theorists and those agents of the right that are taking advantage of our whānau, pulling them down into the rabbit hole, that is not what Wellington is about. I was just thinking about 18 years ago. 18 years ago, Destiny's Church held their Enough is Enough march. It was I think this day or yesterday, 18 years ago, and we had a counter demo there to protest against them because they were spreading misinformation and disinformation about our rainbow community. That counter demo was not as big and as large as this. So I wanted to mihi to all of you for reaching out and making those connections across the city, across our rainbow communities, across our Teanau communities, across all of our different communities. And I want to also acknowledge those that have come from afar, those who have come from afar and watched from afar what happened here at the beginning of the year. What happened here at the beginning of the year, where they burnt down a children's playground. They burnt down a children's playground. They spread disinformation and misinformation. So I want to thank you. I want to thank all of you for having the bravery and for having the commitment to come out today to show not only Wellington, but Aotearoa that there is another way. That there is another way. So when they blame others for the situations that we are in, because we are in a situation, right? We're in a COVID crisis, we're in a climate crisis, and over all of that is the crisis of inequality. And they have used that. They have used that to pull people into those rabbit holes. That's what they have done. And our solution to that must be one of connection. It must be one of kōrero. And I am reminded of that wonderful whakatauki, ko te kai o te rangatira he kōrero. Ko te kai o te rangatira he kōrero. That it is food, that it is conversation, that it is talk, that is the food of chiefs. That's what that is. And that's what we must do. Because I don't know about you, but I have got friends and whānau who are into that stuff. Friends and whānau, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. And I've sat down with some of them for hours and hours and hours to talk to them about the robustness of the science around the vaccine, for example. Why the conspiracy theories that are coming from overseas, from America usually, are not appropriate at all or have any context in truth and fact, particularly here within Aotearoa, New Zealand. To remind them that Tino Rangatiratanga and mana motu hake isn't about the individual and your individual rights. And someone might stand on your individual rights and so on and so forth, but the Treaty of Waitangi, the Treaty of Waitangi, is about the collective. We look at the we look at the wahanga tuaroa, the Treaty of Waitangi, and it is about the rangatiratanga of our hapu. It is about the rangatiratanga of the collective. And that is what we must do today, whānau. Mā te kotahitanga, kia kōrero tātou, kia tātou. It is through solidarity, it is through the love for community that we can fight the disinformation and misinformations and the agents of the right. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.